I am very sorry, but I was just mid-eating a deliciously edible. And basically, I was not planning on starting vlogging today. But I actually can't cope with how funny this day is turning out. So, it's my birthday.
You are not.
I'm so sorry. It's my birthday week. And it's Wednesday at the moment. Sorry, you can hear the tumble dryer going. It's Wednesday at the moment. And I've messaged Carrie, who's told me not to plan anything for Friday, which is when my birthday is. So I've messaged her to find out what we're doing. She's not responded. Then Ali's come upstairs and had a go at me for asking Carrie what I'm doing for my birthday. He's basically trying to like double bluff me or something. I don't know what's going on. I was hoping to do a wine walk. Anyway, I've then accidentally opened my birthday present from my mum. So I need Ali to re-sellotape it.
Well, what is it?
It's the book. And I've walked into walked into his office and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, just sealing up some cards. So wait, who are the cards for?
For my lids. Just go away. You're literally ruining your own.
Okay, I'm ruining my own surprise. But is it okay if you seal this up for me with some sellotape?
Why is it on fire?
You're going to set off the fire, the fire alarms in a minute. Well, anyway, it's really funny because I feel like every year I say I hate surprises, but they love doing surprises for me. So I'm like, I'm really happy with just going for a wine walk. Really, really happy. But anyway, it's my birthday week and I've just accidentally opened one of my birthday presents already. So I've asked Ali to reseal that up because it's so weird. I used to be the kid that would like want to open everything straight away. And now I really like waiting and like having all of my things together. I am in my dressing gown because I have been filming content today. I've had a few brand collaborations that I've needed to get done and got those done. At the moment, I'm actually just wearing those deliciously edibles. Honestly, they make, sorry, I should have finished eating before I started this. Apologies if you've got misophonia because this is the worst. Wait there. I apologise there, Carrie. I thought I'd finished filming and you got me like picking my teeth and everything. Anyway, I've come upstairs. You're going to be watching this probably tomorrow, Carrie. But I've come up here because I think I'm annoying Ali because they make out that I'm really bad at stuff like this. But the general consensus is actually Carrie and Ali are really bad at stuff like this. So I'm just going to set the scene for you. It's Wednesday. My birthday is Friday. I've been told not to plan anything for Friday. Absolutely fine. As far as I'm concerned, we're probably doing a wine walk or something like that. I don't really mind. And I've messaged Carrie because obviously as a girl, you have things that you have to consider. Do I need to wash my hair? I probably have to schedule that in if it's like, you know, a birthday. Do I need to fake tan? Do I need to wear makeup? What outfit am I wearing? Like, these are all important things that I have to consider. So I've messaged Carrie because they've not said it's a surprise. So I've messaged her and I've said, what are we doing Friday? She's read it. She's not responded. And then Ali's come in and he said, look, I think you're really excited for something and you're getting excited and we haven't actually planned anything very big for you. And I was like, no, genuinely, like I'm kind of thinking that we're just doing a wine walk, which is what I said I wanted to do anyway. But the way that you're acting is making me think like we're doing something when we're not. So anyway, I've messaged Carrie, another question mark, and she's then responded to me and she said, don't think I don't know that you've spoken to your husband. I'm like, okay, right. You're not gonna get any more out of me. I was like, oh, so there is more then. No, what he's told you is right. Like, you two are actually rubbish at this. You're so rubbish. Like, I just want to know what to wear. I just want to know whether I need to wash my hair. Honestly, that's all I care about. But then, I've opened my birthday present from my mum by accident because I ordered it. my mum was like, I don't know what to get you. And I was like, okay, well, I really like old books about flowers and gardening, like antique books. And there's this book on Amazon that I found, and it's like 12 quid. I'd really love that for my birthday. So I've ordered it on my Amazon account, and I've opened it by accident. So I've walked in to give it to Ali, and he's in there hunched over using the wax seal thing that we have. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, go away. I'm like, you left the door open. Like, anyway, so that's how my day's going, and I'm excited for birthday week. And I honestly, genuinely, if you're watching this, I will be overjoyed with a wine walk. That's what more do you want to do, like on a Friday when you've had a 3-day work week? That's all I want to do. But I'm not wearing any foundation today. I plan to film more content, but I'm not wearing any foundation, and I feel like sometimes, I don't know, I definitely need to get better at this. Also, I'm in my pajamas because I've been filming stuff for Tweezerman, which is actually a bit of a career pinnacle for me, because you'll know I'm a hairy girl, and Tweezerman products have probably saved me so much over the years in terms of like heartache, because when you're growing up, obviously society teaches us so many things that I think I'm still unlearning about being hairy and what's acceptable to be hairy and what isn't, and just the fact that women are supposed to be hairy because we're made with hair. Also, we're supposed to have really good hair on our head but not really good hair anywhere else. It's like genetically that's not happening. But anyway, so I'm still unlearning a lot of things, and I'll often say things on my channel about being hairy or whatever, and I get, you know, I'm sad that I'm not, like, I haven't unlearned those things. They're so ingrained in me. But anyway, growing up, I had like one eyebrow, I had really hairy legs, like even had like a beard. Like, it's just one of those things where when you're young, you don't really know how to deal with those things. And Tweezerman products, I swear, like on my everything, I have never been more grateful for a brand that has dedicated themselves to that craft more than this brand. This video is not part of my sponsorship, by the way, but sometimes when you get to work on something, it's a bit of a moment, and I get to share my love and appreciation for a brand that I think probably gets forgotten about quite a lot, because it's just such a, like, it's just a given. Like, you're plucking your eyebrows, you're plucking your tash, you're doing all of those things. And yeah, so this morning I gave myself a pre-birthday spruce up for my brows. I obviously don't really follow any like brow trends anymore, and that's not me being like brow trends are bad, but I think with my brows, if I follow them, it's like a big statement. My brows are a big statement. Anyway, when I start making fashion statements with them, I'm only gonna end up looking back on it and regretting it. So I just stick to the shape of the brows, and obviously I've had my Tracy Giles hyperrealism that helps me just keep that natural, like, smart shape, and then I just sort out all the hairs. So what I've been doing this morning is basically getting rid of this bit here, because this is actually where my brows meet my hairline, and that's really interesting, because if you think about it, they used to meet in the middle. So I just had this one long strip of hair across my forehead when I was younger, which is obviously quite interesting to think about. But anyway, I use their classic slant tweezers, and these are fail-safe, like every single time, just fail-safe. I've used every type of tweezers as well, and I honestly, when I buy tweezers that aren't Tweezerman, they never actually do the tweezering job. You're like, why is this not gripping the hair? You had one job. Tweezerman, I've never had a pair that doesn't do exactly what they're supposed to do, and every time. And even on the hairs, you can't even see yourself, like those fluffy ones that give you like a bit of a halo. I just basically, even now, like I just go around like that, and I can sit here whilst I'm doing like TV, and it just pulls them out. I can feel them. I can feel all the little hairs just coming out every time. It's just fantastic. Sorry, my battery died then. That's what happens when you talk about being hairy for too long. But this is the kit that I think that like a lot of people won't have, and I think that this is amazing. So you get your little spoolie brush and you brush up all of your hairs, but this is like, these like a little stalk these scissors and you just basically trim. And that's what I have found is the best for making my brows look smart, well kept, not too groomed. Like if you come up close, we've still got the natural texture of the brows, but just looking a little bit better. That to me is like my favorite. Anyway, I've also got their eyelash curlers, which, I mean, you just don't use another brand's eyelash curlers because the TOWCESTER ones are like, like literally just push your eyelashes up so much. And I'm actually wearing the Swede Cloud mascara today, which I really like. But anyway, I've got a discount code for the TOWCESTER and stuff, so I thought I'd let you know in here in case you're looking to stock up, because there was a time in my life, like I genuinely have like a pair of these in a bag, because you just never know when you've got like a horn sticking out from your brow and it needs a pluck-in. So yeah, and it was just such like one of those things where you're like, oh my God, like I actually get to work with this brand that has just, like, little Lydia was just so grateful for this brand growing up, because I don't know what she would have done. She would have been spending her life in the mirror trying to pluck hairs out of her because these other TOWCESTER brands just never worked. Like, you'd just be grabbing at nothing and you'd be like, I can see it, but it's not going. Anyway, that's what I did this morning. So I was in my dressing gown for that. Then I filmed some Saint-Tropez stories, which was what got me thinking about my birthday. Do I need to fake tan? Do I need to wash my hair? Do I need to choose an outfit? And here we are. So welcome to the birthday vlog. This is the first vlog back after the bank holiday as well. I'm feeling incredibly refreshed and excited and better for taking like time off and just getting myself back on track again. Like, I'm sorry if there's been like a blip in my content, and my content sometimes gets a little bit like, it's hard because it is me and it's a reflection of my life, but I can understand when you're watching things, you might think, oh God, Lydia, not this again. The truth is that a lot of these things, just like the hairy things, they're difficult to unlearn, and I'm doing really good. I'm really proud of myself for so many of the things that I have like overcome and unlearned, but sometimes I'm not going to be perfect at it, and I'm sorry about that. But she's back and she's raring to go. I've got 2 days left before I turn 35, so we're gonna roll with being 34 for the beginning part of this video, and then 35 it is. And also, I'm so gonna stop making the jokes about it being my 18th birthday as well. They're not even funny anymore, first and foremost. But also, I'm really happy to be getting older. Like, genuinely, I feel so lucky. I feel so lucky because with every year, there's like a calmness that comes, and it's just really, really lovely. So yeah, I'm very, very happy to be turning 35. And I don't even need to cling on to 34 because 35 is gonna be even better. So yeah. However, I really don't want to be spending my birthday in my dressing gown, so I'm gonna get dressed. I might go and spend it in my green, well, not that it's my birthday yet, but it's my birthday week and we're just going with it. And I might spend some time out in my greenhouse today, even though the weather at the moment is bizarre. Like this morning, beautiful, sunny, little bit windy, and then all of a sudden, it's been like an actual storm. It's nuts. I feel like I have so much to tell you as well. Yesterday, I went and had coffee and biscuits with my neighbor. You will see sometimes like on my feed that I shoot at our neighbor's house. So our house is like the gardener's house of that house. And so whenever I go there, I honestly, like, I can't tell you what it feels like. And it was so nice. We were sat in her garden and discussing flowers. Turns out, remember all of those cosmos seeds that I accidentally ordered way too many of? Well, I'm gonna take them over to her in a couple of days when the weather improves, and perhaps maybe we can pop them up together, get them sown so that she can do some cosmos, because she wanted to do some like cosmos seeds in some of her pots. So they're gonna go to a good home that I'm gonna get to enjoy. Then also she was like, when we were leaving, I got to see some of the pictures of the house and like the history around it. Like, if you don't know, the wall of our garden, that beautiful wall that just looks spectacular all the time, is like a 500-year-old wall, if not more. And recently Ali and I have been learning a little bit more about the history of the wall and the house, but the wall is one of the things, obviously, because we own it, we are very interested in. So yeah, had a lovely day yesterday and looking forward to heading around there and doing some seed sowing. But honestly, like when I'm sat there, I'm like, it makes me so excited for our next house. It really does. Like, I love our house so much, but it does get me excited for the process. And we're doing that thing that I think that we did in my old house. If you remember, I started talking about moving house quite early, and then we ended up waiting a little bit longer so that we like almost like skipped a house. That's essentially what we're going to be doing this time as well. We're going to just give it that little bit longer, just so that like all of the things that I'm doing behind the scenes to, you know, be good with money and have security and all of those things can mature a little bit and just do their thing. So yeah, a little bit of a house update there, but I'm still looking, and I was even looking at houses yesterday. So it's yeah, that gets me very excited. But weather's been weird, hoping for more spring weather. Please get warm, because I'm still using my winter tan at the moment and I want to move on to my summer tan, okay? So, how did you spend your birthday week, Lydia? Well, it started with me nearly flooding the bathroom. Oops. Oh, dear me. Really glad I did my hair this morning. Oh dear. Please notice how my husband does not come running to check I'm okay. Oh, your willy's out. Ugh. Next, I cleaned eau de fox poo off of the neck of my little youngest son who hates baths. Oh yes. Did a bit too warm. That stain is Barclay's cologne of choice for my birthday. Very, very lovely. Come on, in you go. In you go. You are gross. You are so gross. This is when Mummy has to clean all of the dry poo off your bum, because you are gross. No one else in this world, Barclay, could I would do that for. Oh. I know, Porty, you want a bath as well. No! We have just redecorated the bathroom, haven't we, Barky? Come on. I don't like rolling in fox poo, Mummy, but I'd like a bath anyway. Oh, little Tom. Okay, you'll go. In you go. Go. Dragged through a hedge backwards now. The state of me. Tell you what, that's the last time I wear a silk dress to clean fox poo off of my youngest son. And that is probably the 5th time that I have cleaned him because he's rolled in something like that this month alone. It's gross. Good morning, everyone. I am up and dressed. It is my birthday eve and I have received my first of the letters that Ali has been talking about. He handed me this in bed. So this is like clues to my birthday. I'm not expecting anything wild for my birthday, just as a heads up. The only thing I asked for was to go for a wine walk. So I'm hoping, and I'm thinking that from this message, that's what we're doing. So Ali handed me this in his beautiful correspondence cards. It says, "Happy birthday, Eve. Please be ready for a scramble at 8 AM tomorrow morning. The birthday wine hike." So I think he means a ramble. If you watch his video, I don't know if his video will be out before mine, but he filmed me opening this on his channel. I think it's on his channel, or maybe it's for my video. Who knows? I don't know who he's filming for, but he called it a scramble. I think he means a ramble. I think one of the things that I've been wanting to do is start exploring different areas where we want to move to, just so that we find the perfect village that we want to kind of live in as well, so we know where roughly we want to look. And I want to go walking there because I love walking and I love walking with wine. And so fingers crossed, that's what we're doing tomorrow. I need to be ready to leave at 8 AM, so I need to plan my outfit tonight. But today it's mad at the house, but just mad because we've got lots of people here. We've got our cleaners, we've got our window cleaners, and we've also got our like garden maintenance guy who basically comes and like sorts patios and just gives everything a bit of a spruce up, because both Ali and I work full time, and yeah, it can be a lot of work for just us to do on our own. So it takes a huge weight off of our shoulders and enables us to do other things. This morning I've just been catching up on some bits and pieces downstairs, and I have some things that I ordered. I did my first ever Fiona Fines order, which is a brand that I've been admiring for such a long time, and I ordered a beautiful cabbage vase. Oh my gosh, I wanted 2 of each, but they only had 1 of each of the things that I got, so I'm going to show you those. I also am going to get changed out of this. I actually got up and got dressed today, but I think I'm just going to pop on a Beaufort and Blake shirt, a gilet, and some leggings, because I want to get my sweet peas onto the frames outside, just because I want to start filling the beds up now. I'm getting too excited. My seed sprout and my crown prince have sprouted. The other items, I think there were cucumbers, they haven't sprouted yet, and my kale obviously sprouted in like 12 hours time. It's actually ridiculous how quickly they sprout. My birthday present from my mum has arrived, so I don't know whether I'm going to do one big birthday unboxing with you. I'll see how it goes. But yeah, I've had a few presents already, but I haven't opened any cards. One of the presents that I have opened was from the weekend when basically Ali and I have a couple friend where one of the friends was my friend first, and now Ali plays golf with her husband. And so she was at the party and none of my friends were at the party. Like, not that none of my friends, but like they're all my, like Alex was my only one that's like my friend before Ali, if that makes sense. And you can hear the window cleaner. And she got me something as well, which I've already opened because she wanted me to open them with her. So they're beautiful, but I'll show you them anyway. So I'm gonna get dressed, well, changed into something more comfortable. Dressing room is wonderful and light, the sun is shining. It's supposed to be miserable tomorrow, but so far, most of the weather this week has been wrong anyway, so we're just going with it. I also, by the way, I've just changed, but I did have a very, very big spring clean of my dressing room over the bank holiday, and this was one of the revelations. First and foremost, I got all of my knitwear into my cozy cupboard, which is one of the cupboards that backs onto my radiator. So they're all now in there and they're not hung. And what I want to try and start doing is changing over all my hangers to these ones, because first of all, it will keep me being selective in my wardrobe, but also it means I can see things better, things are displayed better, and a lot tidier as well. So that is going to be a bit of a mission as and when things break, because those velvet ones are so just terrible. They don't last very long and they don't hold my stuff very well, but these are looking really lovely. So it was good to get a bit of organisation in here and just declutter. I've got these ones here waiting to go on. I did want to get these with gold, but all of the gold ones had big shoulder pads and they were too big, so I gave them to Ali, and I just like that these are a bit more of a darker wood and a bit more, you know, delicate. Like I said, it's a madhouse today, and I didn't want to open up any of my birthday presents before my actual day. However, this one has arrived that says, live plants handled with care from heat and frost. Oh no, I think I've ordered this one. This isn't a birthday present. You can tell by the name on it. What have I been, is this my chive plant? I hope it is. That big box for my second oxalis plant. This was such a hit with the children at the birthday party at the weekend that I had to buy another one. I'm going to plant this into a bigger pot this time, give it some water as well, and also I'll show you the plant that my assistant gave me today, which is amazing. So apparently this is a mimosa plant, which obviously I went recently to Provence to experience them, but I don't remember experiencing one like this, that's for sure. So you touch the leaves, like look at this leaf here, I'm gonna touch it, it's closed up. It's honestly, it's amazing. They're all closing up because I've been touching them too much, but see if you can see that one there. So I'm gonna plant that as well, give them some love. Also, just a few bits to show you. If you can hear Porter crying, it's because he's in the living room watching a film with his dad, but because he can hear me talking, he's not happy about it. I also ordered myself a new watering can because my other one broke. It's actually a bit smaller, but I loved the colour of this, and it's actually like the colour of my greenhouse. So I'm going to head outside before we take Lumi to the vets, and I'm gonna aim to get some sweet peas into the beds and also give these some love because they clearly need it. Well, coming out here is always such a treat, and everything is looking wonderful, but the sweet peas are definitely gonna take a lot less space when they're outside and free up some more space because I've got a lot of seeds to get sown from my germinator. But my corn is coming up, my blue thistle, cosmos. I've just done another load of cosmos as well. These are my cucumbers, more cosmos here. Tomatoes, these are the little ones that we saved that I was really worried about. Ooh, my cucumbers are coming through as well. Goodness me, doing so well. More water though, they definitely need some water. So we've got the sweet peas out, we've got Gilly, Swan Lake and April in Paris as well. It's really funny, isn't it? They look quite big when you're in the greenhouse, and then when you put them out here they look really small and you're like, have I put these out too soon? But they always look a little bit sad when you first put them out because they just kind of flop around a little bit and you kind of have to keep helping them up a little bit, like finding them a way to like latch on. But yes, this is the first one done, next to the Monge 2, which is actually grappling on really well. Next up is these ones over here, which are April in Paris, I believe. April in Paris, Royal Family White. April in Paris and Royal Family White. These ones look a bit bigger, but I'm still going to add a little bit of twine just to the bottom so that they have something to grapple onto to begin with, and then when they grow up they'll be fine. Yes, you hooligan! Yes. He's telling everyone off today. Look at the roots on those. Get them out now. Gosh. Oh, no! Okay, they're all safe. All safe. Well, somewhere in the bed I've lost the lollipop stick that told me what sweet peas these ones were, which is fantastic. But I think what I'm going to do as well is get some little sticks and stick them in the ground next to the sweet peas so that they have a bit of support. And I'm so sorry about Porter today. He is just in one of those moods. So I know that all of your dogs will be going nuts, and I'm very, very sorry. I've just found this dead branch coming through the fence and popped it, just breaking little bits off and popping them next to the sweet peas so that they can grow up them and get a bit stronger. And I also found the lollipop stick. So these are April in Paris and the other ones are Swan Lake. Well, I've given everything a good water out here, and I've propped up all of my sweet peas with little bits of dead plants. I think they must have been like dead hogweeds or something like that, that I've staked in the ground. It's just gonna give them a bit of a fighting chance, I think, with all of these winds. Everything's had a good drink. Apparently a bunch of flowers has arrived for me, so I obviously have to open those now because they need TLC, so I'm gonna head indoors. They've also just postponed our vet's appointment, so I've got a little bit more time, which is good. Well, I have just unboxed my flowers, and what a treat they have come from the NARS team, which just feels very, very special. I feel like this little touch of like pink makes me think of the Orgasm blush, so it's a very on-brand bouquet of flowers with some beautiful peach roses in there and some berries. Beautiful, wild and wonderful. And I've got just the vase. I think I'm going to put them in my little milk churn that I found at the rec yard. I think these will look so beautiful in there. I actually think they were made for my Fiona Fines cabbage vase. Look at how beautiful it looks. Oh, love them. So, so cute. These boys wait for their mummy, for them to run through into bed. Yes, you can go in. Go on. In you go. Good boys. Yay! As you can see, their beds are expanding. They now... Nice look there, Barkley. Their beds are expanding. And now they have a multitude of mattresses, although this morning I did wake up and Porter had pushed the mattress away and fallen asleep on the floor. It's so funny. Yes, so we took Lumi to the vets and she had her vaccine, and they weren't too worried about anything, so we're really happy. She seems very chilled, she's all good. I think we always just get a little bit sensitive about Lumi and we get a bit like worried about her. But I've had a very nice chilled evening, cooked dinner, snuggled the puppies on the sofa, kissed Lumi, and now we're going to get ready for bed. So I have been told that we have to leave 8 o'clock sharp tomorrow, so I'm going to be up early for a very early birthday. I still don't know exactly what we're doing. I've been trying to like ascertain like what it is that I need to wear. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to wear something like this, and then Holland Cooper gilet, probably leggings, boots, and then just take some kind of coat, because I don't know, although I'll put a crop top on underneath as well, just in case it gets really hot, because you can never be too sure, and obviously I don't really know exactly what we're doing yet. I'm imagining that we're doing some kind of walk. It seems like it's going to be a lovely one. I don't know where exactly, but hopefully all will be revealed tomorrow. I'm going to get myself all makeup freed, into my pajamas and ready for bed. Good morning, everyone. It's my birthday, and I'm not even out of the shower, and Ali is already over here filming me and setting up his camera. I was literally like naked getting out of the shower. I hope that's not going on the internet. I've got a birthday coffee. It's the same as a normal coffee, but you just have it on your birthday. And I have another letter, which is letter number 2, sealed with a wax seal. I really hope that whatever we're doing today doesn't involve me having to shave my legs, because I have not shaved my legs. And it makes me realise how much as a woman we have to like schedule in. Like, do I need to wash my hair today, or can I get another hair wash out of this? Should I shave my legs, or are people going to be able to see the hair? Okay. Early bird catches the worm. It's time to get ready for a day of birthday celebrations. Right. What does that tell me?
You have to wait for your next card.
When do I get my next card?
At the first stop.
At the first stop. So you're sure I don't need to wear a dress for tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Right, let's get ready for the day. Coffee? Oh, I need to put moisturiser on. Okay. Do you know what's really lovely? That at 35 years old, I still enjoy birthdays this much. Okie dokie. Pig in a pokey. Let's do this. Birthday outfit of the day might be an unexpected one, but a usual one. I'm wearing my Beaufort and Blake brushed cotton shirt with my Holland Cooper green fleece and leather gilet. I just love how these fit together and provide many different layers. I also have a crop top underneath, but I don't think I'm going to need it because it is pouring outside. I was actually going to wear my Purdy coat today, but I think I'm going to take my Holland Cooper green outdoors coat because it's waterproof and warm. But yeah, it's miserable. So I'm going to pack up my backpack and make sure I'm ready on the dot for Miss Grayson. Okay, so the first lie has been revealed, that we're not just going for a walk around where we live, because we are evidently in a people carrier well, leaving our house basically. So first lie is revealed, and I figured out that we're not
taken to a further way to walk back to here.
Oh, so we're like being dropped in the middle of nowhere and we have to scramble our way home.
Yeah. That's too funny.
Oh dear. Oh god. What was I going to say?
Don't know where you're going.
No, I don't know. Oh,
I've got to bring your little book envelopes.
no you didn't. Did you really?
Yeah. I'm joking.
So I've got more black envelopes to open. But I figured out that we're not going to Disney World, so that's off the cards. But hopefully somewhere equally as exciting.
And my present to you doesn't neigh.
No, I realised that it didn't woof or neigh, so that's going in the bin. Okay, so we're in the Cotswolds, and at first I thought maybe we're going to Soho Farmhouse, and then we drove past Soho Farmhouse, and now we've just come down the road and I said, oh, we're near Dalesford and the Wild Rabbit, and I said if we turn left here, we're either going to Dalesford or the Wild Rabbit, and Ali said, do you want to shut up because you're just ruining your surprises now? And I'm like, okay. So I still don't know very much, but I've enjoyed the journey. So envelope number 3 now. See? 3. And we've just pulled up at Dalesford. This is our first stop. Breakfast at Dalesford Farm. Look out for today's clues in these little black envelopes. What little black envelopes?
There's a black envelope.
So where's the clues?
You just have to look out for the little black envelopes.
Have you hidden them around Dalesford?
No.
Are you going to hide them around Dalesford? Fun.
Let's go.
Am I meeting Monty Dog? Where are we going in? This one.
Ah, it's all ready for the coronation.
Am I getting... Is this my surprise, Ali?
No.
Yay!
That's me. Aww. Please, you're beginning the day with us. Have a wonderful time. Tea girls. So we're just finishing up breakfast at Dalesford. I went for the scrambled eggs and salmon, and we have had obviously a glass of wine because it is my birthday, and the Dalesford team have left me with this. Well, I hope this is actually for me and I'm not stealing this. Can you imagine? And I feel like this is very on brand for a Lydia hike. I've got a little terracotta pot, and these are actually the same terracotta pots that I've got at home that I use for my seeds, and I've popped it in my waistband, and oh, they're blooming! Yay. So we have just left Dalesford, and I believe the next stop is the Fox at Oddington, but I might be wrong. But I think I might have guessed it because the sign back there said Oddington.
Mystic Meg.
Septic Meg.
That's more accurate.
Oh dear.
With your tulip.
I know, very, very on brand with my foliage. I'm very happy about this. I feel like people are going to look at her and be like, oh, she looks green-fingered. Because she's got the tulip, you know. No? Okay. So, turns out I've definitely guessed it right. We are going to the
Fox at Oddington.
I just snotted. So we're changing the name to the Ox at Foddington because that's not where we're going. We're not going to we're going to the Ox at Foddington. That's never going to be its name again now.
You're just not allowed to keep guessing.
Primulus.
Honestly, you're a bloody nightmare. I cut the footage where she was like, they're so rubbish at this, they're so useless. Do you know what? We actually scrapped our plans because you were so... We planned something.
No, you hadn't.
Yes, we had.
No, don't. You're such a liar.
Keith? Had we not already made a plan?
Primulus. These are edible flowers, so you can put these on your cakes. I just take them away from hedgerows so that you don't get any doggy wee on them. That's my nugget of information when foraging. I'm gonna take these with me. I'm just hanging back and admiring my friends and my husband and thinking how lucky I am that I get to spend my birthday outdoors in the countryside with these three absolute knobheads. But I love them. Yes, to be fair, coffee will be good. It's like the Crystal Maze. In fact, I've got the Crystal Maze ball.
Is that your crystal?
Yeah, so I've got the letter, and this is the first crystal in the Crystal Maze. The Cotswold Crystal Maze.
Still not a pony.
Welcome to the Ox at Foddington. A place only the bravest ladies would visit. Drinks on me, what can I get you? It's a coffee, isn't it? Because we can't have any drinks. They don't stop serving alcohol until 12, and we're here at 11:10.
They said it would be open at 11.
Oh, that's exactly what we would do if we had to put up a fence where we are. It's so nice. Anyway, we've just finished at the Ox at Foddington, which was very good. Had coffee and then had a glass of wine. We're now walking through the woods onto the next place, and we can smell the wild garlic, which is so funny. We walked past this earlier and couldn't smell it, but the moment that the sunshine gets on it, you really get that waft of the wild garlic, which is lovely. But yes, on to the next stop, and we're looking like we're going to get some sunshine, which is perfect. Well, we have definitely found the muddiest and squelchiest walk to the next pub, but I wouldn't have it any other way because Carrie and I wore appropriate footwear, but Ali and Callum did not.
Oh my gosh. Good luck.
Oh, you okay?
It's not good here.
No.
Good.
It did look like it would be. Yeah, no, that looks like a lot of silt, actually, in hindsight. Sorry, Ali. Yeah, it just got worse. This is beautiful, though.
Well, I'm glad I'm in waterproof boots.
Literally on this road if we carry on going. So. Yeah.
To be honest, we're winging today's route, but it's working out for us. The King's Head Inn. We know you like your royals. Ah, so you're winging it.
Huh?
You're winging it.
Yeah, well, we are a little bit, aren't we? Because we don't know where we're going. Hence the muddy boots. We've not done this before, have we?
I love it.
The King's Head Inn is where we are.
Yeah. I love my royals. Because I'm a royal, huh?
You do, yeah.
And the royal sausages.
Yeah.
Jim Grayson special.
Yeah, this is the Jim Grayson special. This is what we now do whenever we go to the pub. Carrie gets a packet of peanuts. And salted peanuts and crisp. Ooh, loan. She pours it in to the crisp packet. Gives it a shake.
And
not so much.
The Jim Grayson special is this. Once.
The crunch, just once.
Just once. Yeah.
Then you tear it.
We tear and share. Which is an art form in itself.
And it's a spectacular, salty, peanutty, crispy
vinegary,
concoction.
Sherry
Concoction. Perfect.
Winner.
Yes, it's a little terrors with me. In case you slip and land on your hockey bikes.
Hello, beautiful meow. Hello. Yes. You come to say hello. 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 Hello, Scraggy meow. Hello. I actually can't believe I'm saying this, but this is the Defender that I saw when I came to the Cotswolds, and I fell in love with having a Defender. I can't believe I've actually seen it. So we're just by the Wild Rabbit, that's our next stop. And it was so funny. Annie was like, do you recognise, it looks like they're developing around here at the moment. But Annie was like, do you recognise where you are? I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I wonder if the Defender is actually there. The Defender is there. So that's the one that I saw them driving around. I was like, one day I want to have my own Defender. And that is the one. I can't believe it. But anyway, we've just arrived. This is where we first saw Oxenwood. I think they're Oxenwood anyway, either that or they copied it. I'm hoping this contains the name of the next sausage dog that we're going to get. Either that, or how many chickens I'm allowed to have.
Definitely going to be that.
So my chickens? You've just written like random things in this.
What does it say?
You must be feeling a little bit peckish. Shall I order some snacks?
That's why I said it's a little bit late, because I was supposed to do it before we sat down.
Oh, okay.
Do you want some food?
Yes, please.
Oh, good.
Okay.
It's a good job we're sitting in here.
Yay. This is the most random bunch of Oh dear. She's so confused.
So all of them have clues.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on.
Even,
So when I've been to the different places,
there's been a clue everywhere and you've not picked up yet.
peckish. Is there chickens when we get home?
On the table.
Okay, so that's not the clue then. So
Maybe compared to the others.
So we're having chicken for dinner at home.
There's not a card here.
What's it saying?
Double whammy, because the last card.
You've got me chicken.
What does it say?
What an impeccable day, but impeccable. You're getting my hopes up, and I haven't got chickens.
So what are the cards then?
This is our last stop before we head home. So
Our last stop before we head home.
So the other one has okay.
You can guess who you like. The last card is at the house. That is where you'll find out your destiny.
You've not got me chickens. You're getting my hopes up. The brave is only if the bravest ladies will visit.
Why?
Only the bravest hens would go to the farms at Ossington.
Don't say that.
Yeah, but ladies, hens and chickens are hens and
Are
ladies.
they?
Don't, because I'll cry. Have you actually got chickens?
Okay, calm down. There's nothing on the CCTV.
Thank you.
You're making me think you've got chickens. I'm so confused. Pinkish on that one as well.
Have you spoken before, Rob?
No.
No, it's spelled im dash peck dash a ball. Have you wound me up?
Let's wait until you find and open card number 8. 8 is lucky. It's a lucky number in China.
You're feeling bad now because I think I've got chickens and you don't want me to think I've got chickens.
You might be missing the trick, you might be on it.
I don't like this game.
Cheers, everyone.
It's a tricky situation.
You're such an ass.
Cheers.
Think again, obviously down.
I've got to be honest, at this point, I don't know what's going on. Part of me thinks I've got chickens, and part of me thinks he's just being mean, because I can't imagine that he would have got them for me. So if you're watching this, Carrie, just know that I'll style it out. But if he hasn't got me chickens, I'm going to be so upset because he's made me think I'm getting chickens. I've arrived home to so many flowers. Oh my goodness. There's gifts from Alex. I've got limoncello, more flowers. Oh my goodness. So lovely.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Like that.
You just read out what it says.
As usual,
Read it out then.
we've been up to our old chicks. You may have noticed there's a comedy hen amongst us. If you didn't, then the yoke's on you. The guys planned today's route in celebration of your birthday and to say, "Fancy your chickens? When does it come?
Lumy's not happy about it.
What does it look like?"
Well, they're in there in the basket, just there.
I get a chicken coop, and I get to actually get chickens.
Yes.
But this one doesn't say it's a joke.
I open it. I see it might be a joke. It's a very cruel joke.
It's got chickens on it. Oh, more fluffy family members to love and care for, and then pass off to my friends when I go away. So accurate. Yeah, I didn't get my chicken. You got eggs and nests on your cake. Honestly, wait, can I just show you something on my camera? I went to the toilet and I was really upset.
Get him looking for some eggs. It's not for you, mate. Yes, you'd have liked Lenny.
Wait.
She doesn't trust us.
At this point, I don't know what's going on. Part of me thinks I've got chickens, and part of me thinks he's just being mean because I can't imagine he would have got them for me. So if you're watching this, Gary, just know that I'll find out that if he hasn't got me chickens, I'm going to be so upset.
Honestly, I was in the toilet and I was like, this is either a really horrible, mean joke or they've actually got me chickens, but I didn't think you would actually get me chickens.
Let me just quickly.
Fine, we get chickens. So what we're going to have done is Bolly's going to have to come and get acquainted with the little chick.
Good morning, everyone. It is the day after my birthday, so what day is that, like a post birthday? Who knows? I had far too much jelly and ice cream yesterday and ended up falling asleep on the sofa. Ali actually fired up the pizza oven and made pizzas for him and Carrie's boyfriend, but both Carrie and I were so full up from Checkers that we basically I think we were just done. We didn't have any more jelly and ice cream when we got home, and obviously Carrie baked me the most beautiful cake, and so I had cake for breakfast, which was delicious. It's like a typical sponge cake, but with I think it's either buttercream or cream cheese frosting, with mini eggs and flakes and things like that. So it's a proper like spring Easter cakey thing. So I had that this morning. My house currently smells incredible. I need to get my other flowers into vases. There's some from the brands that I work with, like Karen Millen. I've got some from Jacqueline, my life coach, my friend Alex. So I need to get all of my flowers into vases basically so that they last as long as possible. I was too tired last night. Yes, so I thought I could share some of the things that I got. Obviously, I don't know if it was always planned, but Ali was obviously, he's paid the deposit on my chicken coop. We're getting it from a really, really lovely place that does like chicken coops, and Ali's basically said that I can choose the chicken coop that I want. And that obviously means that we are expanding the Millen Gordon family. And yes, we've been talking about it a lot before I fell asleep, in that we want, ideally in a perfect situation, we want to rescue chickens. That is what both Ali and I completely and utterly agree that we want to do. And I would really value some of your input on this, just because in my head, sillily, I'm thinking, I've done a lot of research on introducing them to dogs and other animals and things like that, and I want to make sure that they're obviously well looked after, safe, and the dogs and them can live like harmoniously. And so I've got a load of things where I've read up, and it's like introducing them to chicks, but if anyone's had any experience of introducing obviously fully grown chickens to dogs and helping them bond, just any sort of points of reference, please let me know. I'm obviously doing my own research before we get them, but I just thought sometimes a friendly recommendation or something like that can be really helpful, because we would love to rescue them. Obviously I think I spoke about it in my last video, or it might have been this video, but I follow Arthur Parkinson, and he just recently wrote a book about essentially his life with chickens, and he shares so much about the welfare of chickens. And also Joanna Lumley, she started doing a lot of work around, I don't know if she started, but I've just seen loads of stuff in the press about her and the welfare of chickens as well. So yeah, that is basically my main present that I got for my birthday. I wanted to show you everything else, but I'm worried that it might make this video too long. I'm not too sure, because I've got lots of such lovely presents. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, you're shaking a little bit, but I think that this video is going to be a little bit too long. So I might actually leave this here, which I know is so frustrating, but I don't obviously want to make the video too long, but I'll pop everything in my next video and show you all the other bits and pieces that I got there. Sorry, Portia's coming in and out like a... You coming in? Portia is telling everyone off in the garden. We are going to fire up the pizza oven again tonight. I'm going to spend the rest of the day in the garden planting things out. I can see you are currently resting on my seed sprouter, and I need to get my, what's it called? My little crown princes into pots, and just obviously tidy up, get my flowers into vases. So I'm going to do that now, but yeah, I might have to leave actually what I got for my birthday from everybody else into my next video. But if you want to see any more sort of like of the behind the scenes of Ali ordering my chicken coop and things like that, it will be over on his channel as well. So I'll link the video if it's up, or I'll link his channel down below as well, because I think you'll probably enjoy the other perspective from him. But as always, thank you so much for all of the well wishes. Thank you for the happy birthdays, the love, all of that kind of stuff. It means the world to me. So yeah. From an artist
like, I can't afford her brass stuff that she does, but she made these plaster casts of leaves. How beautiful.
Yeah, that's where you hang that Christmas tree.
No, you can hang them like on walls, like look at that.
Oh, yeah, it's quite effective.
Yeah, it's nice.
3 in a line.
Yeah, I've got like a few, in fact I might order some more and do them.
Not both sides, 2 saying that.
You think just one side?
Yeah, live, laugh, love them.
Bit live, love, love. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
That's awesome, that bottom one.
Oh, you just have them all there.